Hello there, Chris again. Right, what we got today, boiler in the loft, one of my favourites. Ill gas boiler, so we're taking out this Potterton Gold combination boiler. Everything's here, as you can see. Heat return, heat and flow, hot, cold, 22mm gas supply. Already condensing boiler here, so this is the condensed pipe existing. Outside wall, so we're taking the flue out, we're taking the boiler off the wall. And we're going to be fitting a new Worcester 8000 plus, a new Worcester's combination boiler range. So it's a new 8000 plus, and what I'll do is, it's about 7:30 in the morning now, I've got in here nice and early. So as I say, I've unnutted the boiler, drained it all down, tested the gas to make sure there's no existing gas leaks before we cut into the gas line. So boiler's out, and what I'll do, I'm going to get the old boiler, which is here. You see where it's all been corroded, etc., all been leaking inside the boiler and things like that. So it's definitely in need of a change. So with this boiler, the Worcester 8000 plus, we've got the trusted Worcester branded filter, which is going to go on the return pipe, and 10 years with the boiler guarantee. With the filter, the Worcester branded filter, it's an additional 2 years, so it's a 12-year full guarantee straight from Worcester. So it's peace of mind for the customer for 12 years, parts and labour unlimited. So we'll get this down. Hardest part of the job is getting this down, getting the new one up. But once we've got it on the wall, give it a flush round, obviously, before we pipe anything up. So give it a flush round on our flow and returns. Get it all clean. It's a little bit dirty, the system. And dose it up with inhibitor after. And I'll show you what it looks like when it's on the wall, pipes up and running. Hello there. Right, this is during installation. This is basically, we're going to utilise an existing flue hole. So obviously with every new boiler you've got to install a new flue, but it's always handy if you can, when you take the old flue out, you've got a hole left in the wall, and we're going to put a new flue through there. So what's important, obviously, these boilers, especially these Worcester 8000s, heavy boilers, heavy boilers. So you've got to get a good fix in. Now with these type of blocks and these type of properties, you put a drill through this, it just goes straight through. It's sort of like layered blocks as such. So it's a block like that with a little thin layer and a void, a little thin layer and a void. There's not a very good fixing at all. So with here, we've got some screws in with half a decent fixing, but I still wasn't happy with that. So what I've done, I've put 2 new holes. I've drilled 2 new holes in the actual plate itself, the back plate, and I've gone into the mortar line there, and it's a lovely fixing. I wasn't happy with these up here alone, so now I've got them in there, 2 in the mortar lines down here. We've got a good solid fixing. Very important, because when you're maintaining the boiler in the future, you'll be pulling the casing off and etc. You do not want to loosen any fixings. So it's all good, we're all ready to go. Carry on the install, cut the pipes, put them into the new boiler. Lovely job. Okay then, there you go. Worcester 8000 plus, Worcester's new range of boiler. All on, all made good with a flue, inside and out. Scale reducer to protect the domestic plate heat exchanger. So that's a good scale reducer to protect that. Manufacturers always prefer some sort of form of protection to protect against lime scale. And this is the filter, so what we'll do, we've isolated it here, so we've isolated it there. It's all been flushed out, and what we'll do, we're now going to check out our filter, see if there's any built up sludge. So there you go, you've got a tiny little bit there. So what we'll do, we'll clean that out, and once we've cleaned it all out, we shall empty the water out of the bottom, empty the water out the bottom of the filter, and that way it's a nice handy way to get chemicals in the filter. And once the chemicals are in the filter, we'll turn it, put the lid back on, turn it back on, and we've got inhibitor in the system. And it is very important to use good chemicals, very good chemicals, Phonox or Cetanol. This is a Cetanol X100 inhibitor. Very good product to help protect that system.